Assalamualaikum to all of you and to our beloved lecturer, Madam Siti Hajar. So, today in subject MGT6083 event planning, my group we choose chapter 6. The topic is event marketing and sales. So this topic will be presented by my group, and my name is Aida Sofea Binti Haris. My matric number is I19103710. So my teammate is Tengku Lukman bin Tengku Sofian, Siti Khatijah binti Mak Yusof, and the last one is Fasya Atiqah binti Asri. So I hope you guys pay attention to our presentation today, because at the end of the day we will ask you guys 1, 2 or 3 questions to make sure that you guys pay attention to our presentation today. So this is the subtopic that we will present today. The first one is introduction to event marketing and sales. The next one is selling the corporate message, and the next one is marketing incentive programs. The fourth one is other types of corporate meetings. The next one is internal and external communication, and the next one is maximizing media relationship, and the next one is public relations opportunity, and the other one is cost related events, and the last one is conclusion and references. Before we go any deeper, we need to know first what is event marketing. What is the definition of event marketing? So, event marketing is a type of marketing that implies promoting a brand, product or service by holding, participating in or attending events. Event marketing helps build more profound relationships with customers and educate them about your product. So, what is the function of doing event marketing? Okay, event marketing can build a brand awareness, increase customer engagement, generate leads, educate prospects and customers, and the last one is to upsell customers. Event marketing is so important to growing your credibility. Partners and customers get a chance to interact with a brand in person and find it more trustworthy. So, event marketing is highly effective for achieving business goals, boosting revenue, and making strong connections with prospect and customer. Still, not all events are equally beneficial for some brand. Okay, so let's see what is the type of occasions that marketers consider the most valuable. So, there are 5 types of event in event marketing. So, the first one is conference. Okay, conference are large-scale events which focus on educational speech from industry leaders and experts. Usually, these conference include workshops and networking sessions to double the attendees' benefits. Okay, so this conference types of event, 40% business believe conference are the most impactful event type for their business objective. The next one is seminars. Okay, the main goal of this type of event is to educate visitors. Hence, seminars often take place in smaller avenues and imply a limited number of participants. Okay, so seminars and conference is a bit same. Just seminars smaller than the conference. Seminar limited number than the conference. The third one is VIP event. Okay, these events aim at sales accelerations and key customer loyalty enlargement. Okay, how VIP events can achieve these goals? Okay, by gathering a room full of influential shareholders, key customers, and other honored guests. The other event is thought leadership's event. Okay, this goal for this event is networking. A bunch of professionals with the same interests get together for in-person communication. Thought leadership's events. These events allow organizer to boost their authority in a certain field and drive amazing business results. And the last one is product launch. Okay, companies use this type of event to showcase their upcoming products to potentials or existing customer. Okay, the goal of this event is to make prospects and buyers excited about a new product features and benefit. For example, like Apple. Apple usually use this event of product launch. In marketing, we can never run of 5P, 4P, 7P. So in event marketing, we have 5P that we need to take care of. Okay, so the first one is product, the second one is price, and the third one is place, the fourth one is public relations, and the fifth one is positioning. Okay, so the first P in event marketing is product. Okay, the product may be an educational program, a county fair, or a full-fledged convention. Okay, it may be a reunion for a fraternal organizations or a corporate product launch. Okay, so in product, okay, we need to ask 3 questions. The first one, what is the history of this event? It means what is the purpose, the real reason of this event being held. Okay, and then the second one is what is the value of the product. Marketing an event requires that the message emphasize the manner in which the participant will benefit. What will a participant get if they attend our event? Okay, so the promise of increasing productivity, maximizing profitability, or simply having a great time can be legitimate benefits that can persuade a person to buy the product or attend the event. Okay, so the third one is what makes the product unique. It means what makes this event, our event that we held, unique, different from the others event. Okay, so we can identify the return on investment that can be expected by the participants, the special experience that will be offered, and the added value of attendance are those who will successfully market the event. Okay, this will require research into the markets and into the objective of the client or organizations. Only then can the uniqueness of the product be identified and described in all of the marketing media utilized. The second one is price. Okay, primary among the responsibility of the event marketer is an understanding of the financial goals of the sponsoring organization. So in marketing events, consider these 3 issues of pricing. Okay, the first one is what is the corporate financials philosophy. The second one is what is the cost of doing business, and the third one is what are the financials demographics of the target audience. For the first issue is some events are designed to make money, pure and simple. Others are strategically developed to break even financially. And there are some that are positioned as loss leaders expected to lose money in an effort to gain greater assets elsewhere, such as membership development or community goodwill. Okay, so corporate meetings are typically expensed not as profit centers but rather as cost of doing business in order to build employee loyalty and pride, and to learn how better to sell products and service. So the event marketer must clearly understand the financial missions and design a strategy to accommodate those goals. The second one is what is the cost of doing business. Okay, so price must reflect the total cost of goods and service, including the cost of marketing itself. Marketing is often relegated to a secondary role in event production because the cost of printing, postage, advertising, public relations, and other basic marketing expenses may not be considered part of the event budget. Okay, instead, it may be treated as part of the organization's general overhead and operating expenses. So, the marketer will be considered an integral part of event productions when the event's budget provides for marketing as a primary event function and income expense center. And the third one is, what are the financial demographics of the target audience? Okay, the first one is analyze the market's ability to pay. Okay, this sounds simple, but it is critical to the marketing effort. An event designed for executives who have access to corporate credit cards and can charge their participations as business expenses will likely be priced at a higher level than an event designed for those who must pay from their own personal wallets. So, market research will help determine the ability and willingness of attendees to pay ticket price at various levels and therefore influence the planning of the event itself. So, when we talk about place, we will think about location, okay? For example, for an event being held at a resort, the setting for the event should be a key part of the marketing strategy. Okay, so the event site may even be the major draw features in brochures and advertising. An awards dinner at a new public facility in the town should emphasize the opportunity to experience the facility as an exciting highlight for the event itself. The decision to choose a location is based on more than the appearance of the facility. So, selection must be made with the audience and its profile in mind. The fourth one is public relations. Okay, public relation is a major part of the marketing mix. We can advertise anything that we want, that what we can say about our organizations and about our event. Okay, so public relations can determine what others perceive of our company and of our company missions. Okay. So, the first step in establishing a public relations campaign is to determine what is the current perception is. Okay, for further explanation about public relations, my friend later will present about this. Okay. So, the last P in event marketing is positioning. Okay, so event marketing relies on the proper positioning of the product, and no event can be effectively sold until a marketing plan is developed. So, the marketing plan will likely be the predicate that determines success or failure, and the key to a successful marketing plan is positioning. Okay, so positioning, the definition is the strategy of determining through intuitions, research, and evaluations those areas of consumer need that your event can fulfill. Okay, so it means what types of events is the competition offering, what level of investment are they requiring of their attendees, who is attending and who is not attending. And in other words, positioning is what niche are we trying to fill. So what makes us different, and how can we seize upon our unique qualities to market our event, and what markets will be receptive to our event concept. So the event marketing executive, the only one that can answer all these questions, has the greatest opportunity of fulfilling expectation. So positioning is very, very important in event marketing because it will decide this event marketing will success or fail. like that. Okay, so the next one I will pass to my friends, and that's all for my part. I hope you guys understand what I am trying to explain. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Tengku Lukman, and I will continue this slide, which is marketing incentive programs. Okay, so incentive programs are designed with one element in mind to reward exceptional sales performance and other levels of achievement by employees during a defined period of time. Okay, in order to meet corporate goals and objectives. Okay, standard to be achieved for an employee to become eligible often include sales, but also may involve production levels, tenure of with the company, new ideas and concept or cost saving strategies. Okay, next is the incentive program demands that effective marketing be utilized from the beginning to emphasize the levels of performance required to win a trip to an exotic location, which is often with sports or guests or a special award or bonus. Intensive promotion should begin at the time the goals of the company and the reward available for achieving those goals are established. Okay, next, typically incentive programs are involved and all expense vacation to lavish resort properties or overseas destination and are proven strategies in fulfilling corporate goal and objective. They differ from other corporate events in that the primary reason for holding them is fun, but not work. Nevertheless, a portion of the itinerary will often be devoted to workshop or general sessions and should be promoted as such in the corporation internal advertising and direct email pieces. Okay, the basic of marketing incentive program. First is use incentive program to motivate employees. Second is describe in glowing terms the reward and venue or destination. Third is emphasize the monetary value of the prize or trip. Next is clearly prescribe the level of achievement necessary. Next, identify timelines and deadlines. The last one is always remind employees where the benefit are coming from. Next is the other types of corporate meetings. There are numerous purposes of which corporate events are planned, many of which incorporate the same marketing principles described earlier. Among them are training seminars and product introduction. Okay, first is training seminars, which is similar to association seminars and workshop. This session incorporates speaker and panels to discussing specific subjects such as industry trend, new scientific discoveries and theories, and changing market demographic. A clear concept of the topic and the benefit is an important goal of marketing the message to participants. Okay, next, second is product introduction. Okay, which is new product introduction are multi-purpose events. They are primarily educational events designed to teach salespeople and corporate officials the benefit of new product or service they must sell. In addition, the gathering may be used for ancillary management meetings or franchise orientation session. Product introduction may also feature celebration of new product and corporate innovation aimed at corporate employees as well as wholesalers, distributors, retailers, and even and even the general public. A clear understanding of the corporation desired audience is critical to developing a responsive marketing plan. Okay, first is management meetings. Often a mixture of executive level, interaction, symposia, and recreation. This event may require little marketing because attendance is a badge of achievement in the corporation. Okay, still a major part of the educational content may be intensive discussion of corporate philosophies and values, problem solving, and new organizational strategies. Okay, next is sale meeting. From a marketing perspective, national and regional sales meetings usually combine the promotional approach required for both educational and trainings events and those for product introduction. The purpose blend the sharpening of sales skills, the reinforcing of corporate values and philosophies, and the learning of the new features of product and service to be sold. Next is stakeholders meetings. Stakeholders are major of stakeholders in the corporation. Corporate constitution and laws usually require at least one meeting of stockholders per year. These meetings are held to apprise stockholders corporate success or lack of it, and to invite stockholders to ask questions, offer advice, or just complain to company management. They might be highly celebratory in good times or deeply adversarial in bad times.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Siti Khatijah Binti Yusof. My matrix number is I191037709. And for today, I will talk about internal and external communication and also maximizing media relationships. So, first of all, what is internal communication and external communication? Internal communication refers to the communications which take place among the participants within the business organization, and external communication is a communication that occurs between the organization and any other individuals, groups, or organization. So internal communication is a communication that is said to be internal when the exchange of information, messages, facts, opinions takes place between the members of the organization for business purposes. It can occur between individuals, groups, departments, or units. It can be two ways. First is formal communication, and second is informal communication. So, formal communication is a communication that passes through predefined channels, and informal communication is a communication that flows in all directions and that arises out of social and personal needs. So, internal communication works to establish and disseminate the objectives of the undertaking, developing plans for accomplishments, organizing the resources in an optimum way. It assists in selecting, training, and appraising the participants within the organization. It is a business tool which leads and motivates the employees to put their best in the job. Internal communication uses memo, circulars, staff newsletters, fax, notice, minutes of meeting, video conferencing, presentations, seminars, agenda, manuals, and so many more as a mode of presentation. Okay. External communication can be understood as the sharing of information between the company and any other entity or any other person or entity from the external environment. For example, customers, suppliers, investors, clients, dealers, societies, government agencies, and general public. In general, external communication is formal and largely documented. External communication determines the way organization connects or disseminate information to the audience external to business. These have a great impact on the mind of stakeholders as their opinion about the company, brands, and its variants largely depends on it. So, it focuses on facilitating cooperation with the group so as to build and maintain good public image through relationships. Okay, advertisements, customers' feedback, materials, service calls, press release, invitations, circulars, price list manuals, customized reports, and many other more are some of the methods of external communication. Okay, so all in all, internal and external communication are vital to business for its effective functioning. Okay. The former is used to guide, inform, and motivate individuals to work efficiently for the success of the organization. The latter helps in presenting a good image of the business to the public. Next is maximizing media relationships. If you are responsible for marketing a corporate event, your greatest challenge may be to impress media of all types that the event is newsworthy and of importance in providing benefits for those interested in the product or service. So, to achieve this, the marketing professional will identify the elements of the event that will have a positive impact on the community at large. A unique product introduction, a community service, financial contributions to or corporate investment in a city asset are among the approaches that will grab the attention of a local print and electronic media. On the other hand, simply issuing a press release that your company is holding its national sales meeting at the local convention center probably will not raise the eyebrows of the news editor. While advertising is an effective media tool, it is inherently considered biased. Nothing establishes credibility as well as editorial coverage of the event at its purpose. Okay. The marketing approach requires research into the media option within any geographic area being targeted. There exist numerous media alternatives in which awareness and even personal relationships may be established and reinforced. A careful analysis of the market reached by each of the media is necessary. The larger events may target national newspapers and television or radio outlets with broad demographics. Smaller corporate meeting marketers will seek relationships with state or county newspapers, regional or local broadcasters, local shopping guides, and merchants who may hold an interest in the purpose or products of the corporation. The issue of a universal shotgun approach versus tightly segmented media reach should be based on the nature of the event, the benefits that can legitimately be explained to the targeted market segment, and the economic viability and cost of the promotion itself. Often, establishing media relationships requires personal intervention. City editors and news receive bundles of press releases and product announcements, a burdensome mountain of materials to review each day. It is too easy for your pronouncement to get buried in the pile. In other words, the more specifically the target may be cited, the more enhanced will be the chance that the communication will be greeted by the receptive media representative. With this in mind, your allies and supporters in the market local may help you in making the right contact at the right time. Ask for and get permission to use their names and references. Lastly, the marketer will be prioritizing the impersonal disciplines of the professions, such as analyzing the cost of urban or suburban coverage, the validity of discounts and coupons, and return on investment of the campaign. Nevertheless, he or she must never forget that establishing and maximizing relationships of the media implies considerate and continuing interactions with the people. Impersonal and pure recognition, whether it is a professional letter or a birthday card, is priceless. Okay, there are two types of media. First is print media and second is electronic media. Okay, there are 11 media on print media. First is trade publication, second is industry and consumer magazines and periodicals, third is internal and external newsletters, fourth is newspapers, fifth is local or county shopping news, sixth is business journals, seventh is church bulletins, 8 is flyers for office receptions and customers counters, and 9 is publications of allied companies and related associations, 10 is publications of schools or colleges, and 11 is travel and airline publications. Okay, so there are 5 more on electronic media. First is radio, second is television, third is internet, fourth is cable, and fifth is broadcast fax.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Fasya Atiqah Binti Asri. My metric ID is I19103613. So today I would like to present about public relations opportunities and cost-related events. Alright, so we move to the first slide, which is public relation opportunities. The value and practice of effective public relations in marketing. Corporate event has been discussed extensively throughout the text. The key point of this point, which is the value of public relation, is based on what people say about your corporation rather than what the corporation says about itself. It's a association event counterparts. The corporate public relations strategy should employ quantitative and qualitative research for focus group, interviews, attitude surveys, and lifestyle. Alright, so we move to the next slide, which is cost-related events. These events have become a staple in positioning corporations as community-oriented entities sensitive to their role and assisting effort to promote the common cause. Next, raising money for a charity or an educational foundation for a target market association position. It means that corporation not just a seller of products to their consistent, but also as a partner in the more altruistic purpose embraced by the target audience. And lastly, cost-related promotion are an effective public relations tool in suffering attitudes toward a corporation that may be attempting to overcome negative public opinion. Alright, so this is our conclusion. In my conclusion, many in event marketing serve both corporate and association client or employer during their career. Hence, the need for understanding the significant difference between the two is vital. Finally, because corporations are for-profit companies and often viewed by the media as somewhat biased towards company goals. So this is our reference. We do refer to these 3 books, which is Event Marketing and Professional Event Coordination that Madam Jaja give, and also we do refer to the Google, which is Event Management Principle and Methods. Alright, so that's all from us. Let us know if you guys have any questions. So thank you. Bye.